The Windows Are Gone is a chilling exploration of horror that defies the conventional tropes of the genre. This video game beckons players into a realm devoid of cheap jump scares and supernatural monsters on the prowl. Instead, it immerses them in a profound and emotionally charged narrative, delving into the very essence of human dread. In this enigmatic tale, the player is thrust into the turmoil of the protagonist's psyche as he grapples with the profound and soul-shattering loss of his wife and unborn child. It's a story where compassion collides with solitude, and the true horror lies not in the shadows, but in the raw, real-life struggles of the human experience. This game's genius lies in its ability to make the characters undeniably authentic, intensifying the horror by laying bare their deepest, most haunting dilemmas and pain. The narrative peels back the layers of the man's personal tragedy, revealing the stark and unvarnished anguish of his grief and how it intertwines with the increasingly eerie phenomena that unfold. The stage is set for a harrowing journey where the boundary between reality and the supernatural blurs, and players must make choices that will determine the outcome of a haunting and emotional odyssey. The Windows Are Gone is a horror game devoid of the standard jump scares and conventional monster hunts. Instead, it delves into the haunting realm of reality's darker aspects, exploring how individuals grapple with profound grief. It masterfully portrays the protagonist's journey as he copes with the shattering loss of his wife and unborn child. Despite the support offered by well-meaning people, he remains engaged in a solitary battle that only he truly comprehends. Authentic horror extends beyond mere phantoms lurking in the dark. It encompasses genuine problems, intricate complexities, and tangible tribulations. Crafting believably genuine characters and intensifying the horror by revealing their deeply rooted struggles and the profound pain they endure. The sheer mundanity of the man's tragedy and his approach to dealing with grief intensify the emotional turmoil. As the narrative unfolds, the mounting anxiety stemming from the extent of the man's loss intertwines with the escalating supernatural occurrences. In tragic stories, the protagonist's preoccupation with their mundane tragedy renders them vulnerable to the encroaching supernatural terror. In more lighthearted or heroic tales, the triumph over one horror equips them to face the other. In bittersweet narratives, the protagonist might succumb to one element while triumphing over the other, achieving a semblance of closure. Throughout the game, the man recounts his connection to a particular house that had haunted his dreams, only finally answered after the heart-wrenching loss of his family. He arrives at the house with his belongings and embarks on a journey of emotional unpacking, including items that belonged to his late wife. This process symbolizes his gradual confrontation of his emotions surrounding his profound loss. Furthermore, videotapes discovered throughout the house offer glimpses into the life of another man, an eerie reflection of the protagonist, who once thrived with his wife and family within the same walls but ultimately succumbed to the relentless tides of loss. These tapes provide a haunting glimpse into what might have been if the protagonist had not experienced his own tragic fate. They illustrate his gradual acceptance of his reality as he progressively unearths his emotions, leading him to a critical crossroads. Ultimately, the game presents players with a pivotal choice: to remain ensnared in the realm of what might have been by following his wife's spectral apparition, resulting in a bleak outcome, or to muster the courage to let go and embark on a path toward a new life, ultimately securing a more positive ending. And with that, we come to the haunting conclusion of The Windows Are Gone. Our journey through this deeply emotional narrative has been nothing short of captivating. We've explored a world where jump scares and traditional monsters take a back seat, and instead, we've delved into the very core of existential horror. But here's the twist, the crux of it all. It's not just a game, it's a choice. As the protagonist grapples with the unfathomable loss of his wife and unborn child, we, the players, are faced with the ultimate decision. Do we follow the spectral apparition of the protagonist's wife, drifting into a void of despair, or do we muster the courage to let go and step into the light of a fresh beginning? It's a choice that echoes in our minds long after the game is over, leaving us to contemplate the profound themes that The Windows Are Gone has stirred within us. This game has left us with a question, a reflection on our own journey through life's enigmatic tapestry and the choices we make that define who we are. As we close this chapter, the legacy of "the windows are gone" is etched into our hearts, and we're left with the haunting question, how would you have chosen? What does it reveal about your understanding of the poignant and unyielding human experience? This is where our journey ends, but the contemplation continues, lingering in the echoes of this profound narrative.